To your mom and baby yoga class. Today you need your yoga mat and a blanket for you to sit on and a muslin cotton blanket. This is a great prop for mom and baby yoga because we can use it to open our chest, but also for sensory for our baby. So nice muslin cotton blanket that you can at least stretch across the chest. So just keep that to the side. If your baby wants you to hold them, you can hold them right now for the start of class and just have them facing you, even holding in your arms, or they can be on their backs, maybe in a little bouncy seat, whatever works for you. So find your sit bones sitting on your blanket and your yoga mat. We'll just rock back and forth. And if you have a free hand, one hand comes on your heart. Baby's napping or laying down, you can even put a second hand. This helps to ground us. And then we'll draw the belly button towards the spine to sit up a little taller and grow our crowns up. And then we'll take a deep breath in through the nose into our heart. And then exhale through the mouth. One more time, inhale in. So if baby's on you, just make sure you have one hand on them. And a full breath out. Deepest breath you've taken today. Full breath into your heart. Keep going, filling up, and exhale through the mouth. And as you breathe normally, we're going to breathe in that mantra into every cell of the day. Our mantra is, when I take care of me, everyone benefits. When I take care of me, everyone benefits. Perfect. Take one more breath in. And then we'll bow our chins towards our chest, towards our baby if they're on our lap. If you have your hand on your heart, you can place it on your lap or both hands holding your baby. And we're going to start to just let our heads swing a little bit. Back and forth. Nice and slow. And then take right ear to right shoulder. And then if you have a hand free, you're going to take your right hand across over towards the, not right hand. Right ear to right shoulder, take a left hand and drop that over onto your right thigh. So it's a little bit more of an extra pull. If it's too much, keep that hand over here. You want more, take the right hand and pop it on the ear. So holding the ear. So you get this nice long stretch, and we'll take those big breaths through the nose into the neck. So we're not pulling, the hands just hanging out here. Inhale in. And exhale out. Two more like that. Inhale. And exhale. One more time in. And then release that hand. The other hand crosses back. Both hands can hold baby. Chin rolls down. Take a deep breath in. And then this time roll left ear to left shoulder. And then we can take that right hand across to the left thigh or knee. And if this is enough, stay here with your chin out slightly. Draw your belly in. Make sure you have that core supported. And if you want to add on, left hand can come up. And somewhere, hand on the ear or on your head, not pulling, just hanging out. And get into your neck. You might notice, oh my goodness, my neck is tight. So take some deep breaths in and out. Full breath in and out. And one more time, just to soften your jaw. And then we're going to release our hands. We'll bring chin down towards our chest. And then we'll take our babies if they're on our laps, and we'll place them down in front of us on their backs. Hands come to your knees, and you're going to start. So release your neck as you start making some circles. You're going to lead with your heart and do some circles here. That's it. We're going to sing a fun song, and it goes like this. Gertie the goldfish goes. She looks at me and goes. She doesn't laugh or sing, doesn't do anything, just looks at me and goes. Then you're going to round back. You're going to bring your chin towards your chest and open the back. And then we'll switch directions of those circles. And you can make these nice and small in your pelvic floor or big, however your body wants, how it feels good. Gertie the goldfish goes. She looks at me and goes. She doesn't laugh or sing, doesn't do anything, just looks at me and goes. Good work. Now round it back. Chin to chest, grab the knees, and we'll roll over those sit bones. Now we're going to open through the chest and make a nice silly sound as we exhale. So as you exhale, bring your mouth together and flop your lips like this. Chin goes to chest as your back of your hands touch. Inhale in, full breath in, open up, look up, and then do that silly sound with your lips together. Back of hands touch. You can wiggle the fingers 2 more times like that. You might know your baby does this sound too. Back of hands touch. And last time. Full breath in. Beautiful. And back of hands touch. Hands back to the knees. Roll up over those sit bones. Leaning back. We'll stretch right leg out to the side and tuck in that left foot. You can scooch a little closer to your baby. And then we're going to come over for a side bend over towards the right. So notice here, are you collapsing? Can you sit up a little taller? Can you draw your belly in? Relax that arm away from your shoulder. And then we'll float our arms up, plant our hand behind us, point our toes, and reach up and away. Those of you who know me from prenatal yoga, you know we did this all the time. So up and over, we're going to come with our side bends. And you're just honoring your body at all times, how you want to move. Now our fun song here is called Mr. Sun. Oh, Mr. Sun, sun, Mr. Golden Sun, please shine down on me. Oh, Mr. Sun, sun, Mr. Golden Sun, hiding behind the tree. These little babies are asking you to please come out so we can play with you. Mr. Sun, sun, Mr. Golden Sun, please shine down on me. Beautiful job. Reach up. Let's lean back, point our toes, and these big stretch, reaching back, palm towards the earth, fingertips reach away from your toes, and then come back to center. Now with that head over your heart, we're going to flex our right toes up. Keep your knee nice and nimble. Draw belly in. And then twist that arm towards your right hand comes to your left knee, left fingertips behind you, keeping the head over the heart. We're going to use that hand as a ring out, like a lever to ring out your spine for twist over that shoulder. Keeping your head over the heart. Inhale and exhale. And this just helps our immune system. And then unwinding. So you're releasing, coming back to center. We're going to lean back, bend that right knee again, and then scooch yourself a little bit back so you can stretch both legs out. Now this might be really tight for you, so you can bend the knees at any time. You can maybe scooch a little bit closer to your baby and sit up nice and tall. Flex those toes out, and we'll float our arms up like a ballerina. And then hinge from your hips, keeping spine long. Just come a little forward and plant your hands down. And you should feel a little wake up in the groin. And if it's too much, bend the knees. All right, spine long, chin down, look at your baby, and then slowly come back up. So this is a really fun song for that cognitive functioning. They usually love this with you. So eye contact with baby, head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes, head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes, eyes and ears and mouth and nose, boop. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. Beautiful. Inhale, arms up, the ballerina, draw belly in. Exhale, forward fold, long spine. Drop your hands, chin to chest, lengthening your spine. And hold it for a moment. This is for you getting a stretch. A little softer with the breath. And then crawl back up to center. And we'll sing head and shoulders again because it's a favorite. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. Eyes and ears and mouth and nose. Boop. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. And everyone can clap. Yay! Now, lean back, bend those knees, and tuck in the right foot into your inner left thigh. You can scooch closer to, realign yourself. And then we'll come over for the side bend on this side. So we balance out our side. And remember, no collapsing, stay up tall, root down with that right hip as your anchor. Yes, beautiful. Shoulder relaxes away from the ears, and then we'll breathe into the rib cage. And then coming back, plant the hand behind you, point the toes up and over we go. And let's go back and forth. Oh, Mr. Sun, Sun, Mr. Golden Sun, please shine down on me. Oh, Mr. Sun, Sun, Mr. Golden Sun, hiding behind the tree. These little babies are asking you to please come out so we can play with you, Mr. Sun. Sun, Mr. Golden Sun, please shine down on me. Coming up and over, reaching up, and then let's come back. Plant your hands, point those toes, and then really reach with your fingers away, finding nice length. Breathe into the rib cage. You can bend that back arm, and then we'll come to center, head over heart, flex the left toes up, draw the belly in, take your left hand to your right knee. Same thing we did before, fingertips behind us, sit up tall, and then as you exhale, hand on that knee as a lever to wring out the spine. You can look over the chest and maybe over the shoulder. This is good for your digestion. It's good for all the organs of reproduction as well, giving everything a good massage, and for your immune system. One more inhale, and then come back to center. There is mummy again. Lean back, bend the knee, and we'll come to crisscross applesauce with the legs, and we'll grab our muslin blanket, okay? So the first time we do it a bit, we're just going to swish it up and down, and it goes like this. Big belly, little belly, round belly, flat. Some have a lot of muscle, some have a lot of fat. Some wriggle and they jiggle and some do not. And I like whatever kind of belly that you got. Swish that blanket behind you now. Grab two corners. So that's from Mother Moon. She's on Instagram and a great singer. Straight, strong wrists. There you go. Draw belly in, sit up tall. Inhale and exhale, forward fold. We go over and see where you can find, maybe halfway down, maybe a little further, maybe you're all the way down. And then inhale, you come up. Opening up through the heart, and then bring your hands behind you. The wrists come behind the body. Straight, strong wrists. Notice, are they buckling? That's it. Open through the collarbones. Soften the face. Draw the belly in. Ah, good job. Inhale, come up above your head. Draw belly in, and then forward fold. Over we go. You might just come down a little bit. It's okay to round the spine. It's okay to keep it straight. I want you to just go where you find a spot, and then blow your baby a kiss. And just say, Mommy's taking care of me and you at the same time. Inhale, come up. Exhale, open up through the chest. Open up through the collarbones. Wrists are straight and strong. Soften in the face and the throat. And then one more time. Inhale, come above your head. Draw belly in. Let's hinge forward. And hold. Breathe into your hips. Looking at your baby. Blow them a kiss. And then up we come. Nice work. Hook that around your shoulders. Lean back. And then we'll switch the legs. And we're going to do the swooshing of the blanket again while we sing that body positivity song. Okay, so you swish it up and down. You can tickle baby whatever they like. Big belly, little belly, round belly, flat. Some have a lot of muscle, some have a lot of fat. Some wiggle and they jiggle and some do not. And I like whatever kind of belly that you got. And then swoosh behind your shoulders, grabbing the two edges. Draw your belly in, straight, strong wrists. And then hinging from the hips, we'll take a big breath in and forward fold as you exhale. So it's a different hip this time. You can maybe come halfway, maybe a little more, maybe all the way. There's no kind of best form. It's just finding a shape that works. Blow a kiss to baby. And then inhale, coming up. Straight, strong wrists as you bring your wrists behind the body, wherever is your edge. In yoga, we call our edges like just where you feel sensation, but no pain, no numbness, no tingling. And relax your face. Even smile. And then inhale, come up. Forward fold as you exhale. Here comes mommy. Halfway down, doesn't matter, wherever you want. And look your baby in the eye, breathing to your hips. And then inhale, you rise. Big breath in again. Straight, strong wrists. Let's open up through the chest. This is a great chest opener if you find that you're folding over your baby. Whether you're breast or bottle feeding, I find that we're always kind of slouching over them. Big breath in, soften the shoulders. Inhale to come up above the head. And then let's forward fold any amount towards your baby. And just big smile, look them in the eyes, blow them a kiss. And you say, I am your person. When I take care of me, everyone benefits. Inhale, come up. And then let's open up the chest. Let our hands come behind us. Last time, and then your inhale, bring the hand above your head, release one side, and we'll toss our blanket to the side for out of the way. So lift your knees up nice and slow, and we'll make our ways to all fours. So when we do this, you place your baby at the top of your mat. They can be on a blanket, and we right away fold up a blanket to protect our knees so that we have knee support, and then hands plant. Ideally, you're still on your yoga mat because you want to feel that grip to help you, but you can look into your baby's eyes. You're on all fours with hands below shoulders, knees below hips. So this is a fun way to do cat and cow with mom and baby yoga. So you can be in the tops of the feet or curl toes. Actually, I'm going to take your sweater off so you can really see what's going on with my core. So we're going to target here a little bit of the TA muscles that's underneath our six pack. So first, just let your belly go. Relax the belly. Inhale, relax belly down, curl tailbone. And then I want you to look forward, keeping your neck long, and you can do some kisses. And then as you exhale, curl your tailbone in. Now draw belly in, push into the mat, and some hisses. So chin comes to chest. Inhale, kisses. Big breath in. Exhale, hisses as you round. Draw your belly in. Belly button to spine, chin to chest, lift up. Really nice job. Inhale, kisses. And exhale, nice hiss. And now looking at your baby, find a neutral spine. Index fingers parallel. Take her curls the toes under, and then we'll send our hips up and back. Downward dog. This might be your first downward dog postpartum. So if it doesn't feel good, go back to the kisses and hisses. We're going to push to the top of our hands, broaden the shoulders, and then bend our knees one at a time. And as we walk, we're going to make a fun sound like this, like a choo-choo train. So walk your feet back and forth. One more time. Keep walking nice and slow. And then back down we go. This is where you want to be really gentle and mindful where you're at in your postpartum period. As you inhale, let your belly go towards the mat. And as you exhale, draw your belly in. So you're really finding that core engagement, and that's your TA. Now that your TA is turned on, I want you to keep that activation and hold. So this might be where you're at today, just all fours, holding and breathing. If you want to add on, I want you to float your right arm up, and you bring your thumb to the sky and your pinky down. And keep your hand at a good height for your shoulders, curling your right toes under. This might be where you're staying today. Keep your TA turned on and breathe normally. If you start to change your breathing, it just means put a hand down. If you want to add on, back left leg floats up and push that foot into imaginary wall. Really good, mamas. Now drop your hip. That's it. So you level out the hips. That's it. Hold and wiggle the fingers. Keep holding. Now we're going to bring our hand back below our shoulder, bend your back knee, foot to the sky, and we'll pulse up to the sky, getting in your glutes. This helps us find balance and pulse up. Keep going. Zoom, zoom, zoom. We're going to the moon. Zoom, zoom, zoom. We'll be there very soon. If you want to take a trip, climb aboard my rocket ship. Zoom, zoom, zoom. We're going to the moon. Nice job. And now point the toe up to the sky in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take a big step forward with that back foot so that your foot, left leg is now forward and the foot is below the knee. Let's roll up here. Hands onto your hips. So you might notice that right hip flexor is tight. So if you need to be more gentle, step the foot more towards your body. If you're okay keeping it more forward, make sure your right knee is right over your ankle. We're going to be a little horse here and just go forward and back. Forward and back, and we'll make some fun noises for baby with your mouth. Now, if you can't do the clip-clop sounds, you can go clip-clop, clip-clop, clip-clop. And they're going, wow, I haven't heard you do that. Slow it down with the rocking back and forth. And now we'll slowly rise back up so your knee's above your ankle. We're gonna let our hands come forward, wiggle the fingers like in magic jazz fingers, reaching up to the sky, big reach, and then bend at your elbows to get a nice heart opener, and then wiggle the fingers forward. Bend at the elbows coming back. And last time. Now reach up with the right hand. Left hand comes to your hip. Big reach up, and then we'll bring the hand down, wiggle the fingers right below the right shoulder, and twist towards the inner thigh. That's it. Baby's already wanting you to pick up, I know. So twist, you can open your arm up and look down at them, blow them a kiss, and then you'll take your arm forward, keep looking at baby, that top arm forward, and then tickle down their body. Tick it, tick it, tick it, tick it, tick it, tick it. Plant the hand, we'll scoot our foot back. And then we'll come back to all fours. And now this is where you can come off your yoga mat. It's okay. I want you to walk forward towards baby and then send your hips forward. So you're preparing for some push-ups here with a long spine. Look down at baby, elbows in, just lower a few inches, and then exhale, push away. Inhale, lower. Exhale, push away. One more time, lower and push away. Now, start to swish, make some hips, circles with your hips. So your hands stay where they are, or they can change it up. And we're circling the hips. And we'll sing, the wheels on the bus go round and round, round and round, round and round. The wheels on the bus go round and round, all through town. Switch direction of your circles. The wipers on the bus go swish, 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 swish. The wipers on the bus go swish, 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 all through town. Drop down to your forearms. Bum is lifted. Blow baby a kiss. Or you can, if your baby's not going to grab your hair, you can do a nice raspberry on their belly. And then lift your head up. We're going to bring our hands back below shoulders and in curl toes under. Make sure your fingers, your index fingers are forward. Send your hips up and back, downward dog. And then walk your dog left and right. Or you can do cat and cow if your body's not ready for downward dog. And then we'll go that choo-choo train sound. One more time. Come down to all fours. That's it. Inhale, relax belly down. So let belly go. Exhale, draw it in. Yes, belly button to spine. And then this might be where you're staying today. Keeping that engaged and the breath flowing. Maybe you float left arm up and right thumb, or the left thumb to the sky. Finger down. Find a height for your shoulder. Keep the TA turned on as you breathe. If you want to go further, curl the left toes, float back, right leg up. Drop your right hip just slightly so you level out the hips. Very good. Push into a wall behind you. Smile at your baby as if this is easy. It is not. I want you to really focus on that TA and hold. Anytime you need to release, you can. And now we'll all release. Hand down below the shoulder, bend your back knee, level out hips again, foot is flexed, and we'll start to pulse up to the sky. This is important for glute strength, is so important postpartum. So from here, let's go zoom, zoom, zoom. We're going to the moon. Zoom, zoom, zoom. We'll be there very soon. If you want to take a trip, climb aboard my rocket ship. Feel free to stop too. Zoom, zoom, zoom. We're going to the moon. Now point your toe in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend the knee, come step forward, and we'll rise up, making sure right knee now is forward, right above your ankle, and you're not dumping forward, you're finding where you can find a good spot. Hands and hips, curl toes under for balance behind you, and we'll do our clip clops, nice and slow movements. Open your hip flexors. Draw belly in. Or clip clop, clip clop, clip clop. Mommy's at being so silly with all her sounds. Then we'll rise up, knee above ankle, hands forward. Let's bring them up again and circle back. Bending at the elbows again. And again. Perfect. Let's bring our right hand to our hip, left arm up, and bring your left hand down below shoulder, twist inwards, belly toward the inner thigh, and float your arm up, right arm up, or keep it on your hip. Look down at your baby. This twist is great for the hips, low back, digestion, and immune system. And then we'll bring our arm forward and tickle down baby. Tick, 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 tick. Good job, baby. And now walk that foot back. And then from here, hands below shoulders, curl toes under, downward dog. Bend the knees, look forward, and I want you to keep the knees nice and bent as you walk all the way to the front of your mat for a forward fold. So if your hamstrings are tight, keep the legs bent. We're going to grab opposite shoulders and just hang out here for a moment. Let your head go, and then we'll release our arms and do chair pose. So sit back, arms come up, shins move back in space, hands can stay in the thighs if you're tired. And now all of us will rise up, and you can just reach to the sky, shake out your legs, and then we'll prepare to get rid of this blanket. So you can take a sip of water, and only if you feel like you have a good balance, you're not going to fall over. If you need a break, take it. Only if you feel okay, you can come down one knee and just pick your baby up. Little ones might want to face in. You'll know your baby. Some want to face out. If they're facing out, you can do that diaper hold between the legs and across the chest. We're going to take a nice wide stance. Now your body's going to tell you if it's too much for your pelvic floor. If it feels heavy, bring your feet in closer, okay? So finding heel to heel alignment, toes face forward. Good job. We're going to bring our toes out slightly, and then inhale in. Exhale, we'll lower down to any amount. So you might come halfway, maybe you can come a little lower into a nice squat here. And then inhale, rise up, and I want you to squeeze your glutes. And then we'll lower down. Good job. Take it easy. If you need a break, you can stand for a bit. And then inhale, rise up. That's it. And we're going to sing, the grand old Duke of York, he had 10,000 men. He marched them up to the top of the hill, and he marched them down again. Keep your core towards the spine. And when they were up, they were up. And when they were down, they were down. And when they were only halfway up, they were neither up or down. Good job, mama. Now come down low as you can. It's okay if it's only halfway. And we're going to go back and forth like this. Whoosh, 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 whoosh. That's it. Whoosh, 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 whoosh. Now come back to center and rise. Good work, mama. Toes face forward. So you might need to stay up, especially if baby's little, shoulders back, and you can just stay here, hum and kiss baby's head. If your baby is over 4 months and they're okay, or even 3 months, you know your baby, where they're at. I want you to face them towards you. And if they don't want to, they can do this forward, because we're gonna come in a forward fold. But I want you to really make sure they feel safe. Draw belly in, and you just hinge forward into that forward fold, and you extend your arms. And then you let them kind of sway a little bit here. And this song goes like this. Slippery fish, swimming in the water. Slippery fish, gulp, gulp, gulp. Bring them up for a kiss. Nice work. Now bend the knees and roll up. Nice job. Bring baby in. They can face out. We're going to draw belly in, bend the knees, and kind of like an accordion, bring your feet in until you're standing nice and tall. All right, from here, we're going to get into the IT band. So they're on the side of the legs. The first thing is finding Tadasana, which is mountain pose. So head over heart, shoulders back, draw the core in. It's really important. Keep your core turned on, so that belly button to spine action. We're going to look ahead of us, find a point to gaze on, and shift our weight into the left standing leg. Bend the left standing knee, and then when you're ready, float right leg up just a little bit out to the side. And you're spreading peanut butter. You're getting into the glutes and the IT band. Some of you, you can even think of this even higher, but don't go too high if it doesn't feel good for your body. You're spreading peanut butter. Find your focal point. Good job. One more time. Up and then down. We're going to plant our foot down a little bit wider here. From here, once you draw belly in, we're going to sit back in imaginary seat so baby's legs can dangle here, and we're going to just pulse. Boom, 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 boom. Up we go. Draw belly in. Take a breath in again. Exhale, sit back in your seat. Shins back in space. Boom, 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 boom. Up we go. Good job. Draw belly in again and shake your legs out. Let's do that on the other side. If you need a break, just stand still. Kiss baby's head. You can join in when your body's ready. First things first, head over heart. Draw belly in, shoulders back. That's mountain pose. Find a focal point for your eyes to help you stay focused with your core engaged. We'll shift our weight into that right standing leg this time. Bend the knee slightly, the right standing leg, and then we'll float left leg up. Just a little bit is fine. And what this does is helps with hip mobility, gets into the IT band, and it's great for glutes. A lot of glute focus today. Remember, your core is engaged, belly button to spine. Spreading up. Good work. And one more time. And as we lower, widen the stance. And then we'll do our squat back, shift your knees back, and pulse. Babies love the pulsing. Boom, 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 boom. Come up, squeeze your butt. So I want you to feel your thighs and bum after this hour together. One more inhale. Exhale, sit back. Send your shins back in space, look down, spine is long, and pulse. Keep your belly in towards the spine, and then push into your feet, up we come. Whew, good job, mommy and baby. And then from here, mountain pose, draw belly in. We're going to do some figure eights with the hips, and we can sing, I love you forever, I like you for always, as long as I'm living, my baby you'll be. So whatever direction of your figure eights, I want you to switch it now. I love you forever, I like you for always, as long as I'm living, my baby you'll be. Good work, everyone. All right, from here, kisses on baby's head. Slowing down the body, I want you to draw the belly in towards the spine for a pose called tree pose. Now, when babies are in our arms, you put the foot below the knee, okay? So look forward, find a focal point, mountain pose, draw belly in. Shift your weight into that left standing leg, Slide your right foot just like a kickstand. It can stay here, especially if you're wobbly. If you want, below the knee. The foot comes below the knee. Shoulders back. And just hold. And we focus on deep breaths through the nose. When I take care of me, everyone benefits. Balancing is tricky. Motherhood is a balancing act. One more inhale. And then slowly, with control, bend your standing leg. Bring that right knee up. Circle your ankle one way. Circle it the other way. And then lower the foot. Shake out the legs. One more time. On the other side. So feet hip width apart. Draw the belly towards the spine, shoulders back. Ground down through the feet. This is mountain pose. You're finding length with your spine up. Now shift your weight into the standing right leg this time. Bending the knee slightly. We'll slide our left foot like a kickstand. You can just hang out here or foot below the knee. Those of you who are doing this recording just for you, because it is a great workout to come back over and over again, you can put the foot above the knee, only if baby's not with you, and bring your hands to the heart for your tree pose. Baby in your arms below the knee, and keep the core in. This is great to just check in with yourself. Don't judge yourself if balance is off today. Relax the shoulders, and just you're focusing on calming your nervous system with full breaths in and full breaths out. Full breaths in and out. Come back to the affirmation. When I take care of me, everyone benefits. And when you're ready, bending standing leg, float left leg up. That's right. Hold up as you circle your ankle one way, then the other way, then plant it down. Shake out the legs. And this is where we take our time to get down. So when you have a baby in your arms, you come down to one knee. You place your baby down. And now you can come onto your bums and your shins, you're on your feet. Shins can be together or apart, doesn't matter. We can re-pick baby up and bring them so that they're sitting, so that their feet are kind of coming up and they're sitting on the back of our thighs. We're going to grab the back of the thighs and lower down, nice and slow. So make sure there's nothing behind you. You're going to lower on. It's okay if you flop down, but I want you to slow it down until you're on your back and your baby's now on your hips. So bend the knees and you can support your baby. Little ones who you need the support of your legs, you can let them sit back. So bring your thighs together so it's a chair. Those of you who have babies, you can sit up, no problem. You can separate the knees, and I want you to bring your shoulders into the ground. That's it. So shrug your shoulders up and back into the ground, and you're on the back of the head and the shoulders, not on the neck. And then we're going to finish with some bridges, which is great for glutes, and we're going to open up the hip flexors. So you're on the shoulders, the head, and we're going to lift baby up. So push into your feet, lift them up into a bridge, smile at them, and then lower them down. Little ones, I want your thighs together, and you can lift them up as a unit so they're supported by the thighs. Inhale to lift up and lower. And if you want today, if you don't want to lift up and lower, you can just hold and lift them up and squeeze your bum and reach your knees past the toes if you don't want to lift and lower. And we're going to sing here. London Bridge is falling down, falling down, falling down. London Bridge is falling down, my fair lady. Then lower down. We're going to do a bit of pelvic floor work. And by the way, pelvic floor is what I focus on the first class in the series with the whole class. So with this, you're just bending the knees still, supporting baby. You might have a baby bouncing on your belly. That's okay. Maybe your thighs come together and they roll back. But what you're going to do is imagine that your pelvic floor, and this is your vagina, your anus, everything working together here. So I want you to relax all your holes, all the bladder, everything as you inhale. And as you exhale, I want you to imagine you're drawing a blueberry up towards your belly button. So you're taking it, you're lifting it up. Inhale, relax and release all the sphincter muscles. Relax and soften. And then exhale, draw in and up towards your belly buttons. This is some really nice pelvic floor exercise work here. Inhale, relax, release, soften. Soften your face too. And then exhale, draw in and up. Not too much of a lift. It's like a 3 out of 10 effort. Inhale, relax, release. Then I want you to release your pelvic floor. You can just hang out here. Now, if you can do a recline butterfly if you'd like, bringing the soles of your feet together and let the knees fall apart. Your body will tell you if this is too much of a hip and groin opener and maybe you're not ready for it yet. If that's the case, you just walk your feet out instead and let the knees tent in. You can rest here. And just let your shoulders go. When we rest in mom and baby yoga, it's not the same as in a normal yoga class where you can close your eyes. Your eyes are still open. You're kind of looking around your space, looking at baby. And if they've had enough already, you can just bring the knees up and roll to the side and just kind of comfort them, tickle them. Usually when you have that right timing of day and you can have that full 45-minute to 60-minute mom and baby yoga stretch workout bonding time, we all have that time of our day too when we're ready for a workout and when we're ready for rest and when we're ready for food. So it's just the timing of it. So relax your shoulders completely. And I want you, if you have a free hand or it's available, just place a hand on the heart. If you need both hands of your baby, please keep both hands on them. Or just imagine that directing your energy to the heart, breathing in and out. Letting everything melt away, except for that mantra. When I take care of me, everyone benefits. When you're ready, you're going to lift one knee up at a time. And by the way, if you're doing this class without your baby, you can bring your arms above the head and recline butterfly. And then you would lift your legs up with your hands. But with babies, keep your hands all the time on them. We're going to roll to our right, our left side, supporting the back of baby's head and body. And just come down to the side with your baby there. You can be kind of wrapped around them. And then from here, we're going to take whatever hand, that top hand, find a spot on the ground, take an inhale, and then push into that hand to bring yourself up, back to sit. And you'll find a comfortable seat. And your baby might be in your arms right now. Most of the time we are kind of finding where the balance is. So you can hold your baby in your arm, draw belly in, you can rock back and forth. And you can just hum a little song, Twinkle, Twinkle. And then I want you again to breathe in that mantra. When I take care of me, everyone benefits. Full breath out. The light in me bows to the light in you and your babies. Namaste. Giving baby a kiss on the head. Thank you so much for coming today and doing this workout. Namaste. How'd it go? Do you see how everyone kind of drops off at the end?